What's wrong with Reddit? It's a very open social media platform. There is a lot of porn and also a lot of disturbing things like gore if you look for it. It can get some bad rep from that. It used to be a really geeky, nerd site full of people that played games, were toxic, said gamer words and used it for anime porn. It's grown a lot since then, but it still has the you use Reddit impression for most people. Most people say it jokingly, but it definitely has a bad rep among people that don't really use it. It's similar to the you watch anime kind of thing. So Reddit is fully a place that represents what you take from it. Subreddits are basically echo chambers, so some are a lot of fun to engage in and discuss. But most are really deep in whatever ideology the sub pushes. So it leads to most subs feeling like one end of an extreme, which isn't the best look. Reddit is a very broad church. The same Reddit that has Are No Stupid Questions, or Explain Like Imfif and technical communities for a whole bunch of programming languages is also the Reddit that once hosted Rinsel, and still has a bunch of such cesspits around. You don't see a cursed, wild, toxic social media site because that's not the content you come to Reddit for, so you wisely never venture into the cursed parts of the site. They tried to turn the site into commercial stuff, forced people to use the main app by cutting API access to third-party app, sell all your comments image to train AI. I hope some of the Reddit alternatives will grow, and ideally a federated one. Together we change the world. It used to have incel groups, pages where you'd watch gore and death, jailbait pictures of near-legal children, etc. It's been sanitized and commercialized recently. A few years ago my feed used to be utter carnage. The latest crazed rambling, someone had screenshot of an incel, in between some cartel video, and someone asking how to find veins to inject heroin between their toes. It depends on the communities you're part of. Some communities are toxic or attract certain types of people that cause it to become toxic over time. Me? I spend my days on board game and TTRPG threads and never have any problems. I don't interact with toxic communities. I think that it's basically like everything. There are some sections where it's a cesspool, some parts where it's alright. Like even with the bad rap that 4chan that Kiwi farms get, it's not all horrible. There are parts where it's relaxed jokey, some parts where it's horrible, oddly enough, some parts where they help when it comes to Earl situations or cause a good chuckle in Earl. The pool is closed. Those polls for MTN do flavors where should a music artist have their show next come to mind. There's been a few times that 4chan has helped solve cases in real life, but long story short it just depends on where you land on the website. Reddit isn't my first choice either, but for some reason it barely drains my batteries. So I am thankful for that. To me, people don't get the difference and react. Social media is a highlights reel. Reddit is the behind the scenes. As today's information and interactions flow, some people prefer a different vibe in their down online time, I guess. And share different types of content also. Do you want to see share thoughts Reddit or yourself your life social media? Basically, Reddit is also topic-based and not person-based social media. It's a forum, not really social media by definition. Both host communities. Some subs attract more toxic users than others. I like Reddit so much because when I want to seek useful tools or resources I always figure out with Reddit. I suspect it is what you make of it, like basically all social media sites. There are bad nooks and crannies everywhere and also a lot of delightful content too. You can get roped into negative subs. Are No Stupid Questions can lead into unpopular opinion. That can lead into politics stuff and send you into a rabbit hole of negativity. It's fine unless you talk about politics in any way. Twitter X is unbeatable when it comes to being the most toxic. Reddit might be in the running for second though. Welcome to social media. It's more and more socially encouraged to focus only on the negative. Ignore the 99 of normal content. Hyper-focus on the worst parts, act like they're the norm and complain about it. What's wrong? Basically formulistic question answer. The form I am making a statement that ill form into a question. I suspect a lot of sock puppets. What's right? Minimal meme slinging. Minimally irrelevant posts, i.e. someone posts ads that have nothing to do with the discussion. Largely anonymous users means it's a little more honest.